So what's your plan? You oh, this is like a time?
It's about that time for me.
Yeah. Because I know you gotta be out at the quality hour.
Just getting up on that.
What's the next step? I wanted to ask you real quick. Pardon me, God. The earrings. I know you got flax for your earrings before.
Yeah.
Where do you stand with that now?
So the way it was put down for me is that was an older tradition or an older, kind of way of seeing it.
Okay.
For the older gods.
How do you see it? Do you see? All right. So what was the bill? What was the bill that you got as far as like the older tradition?
Yeah. That it was an older tradition because you shouldn't have more than X amount of holes. The natural holes in your body. Yeah, I mean, truth be told, like I had these for a while. Before coming into the nation, as as like as a part of my style, as a part of my
Right.
And so that's why I'm rocking them.
And that's why you continue rocking?
Yeah.
Did you eat pork before?
Right. Yeah.
Did you bring that here too?
No.
What's the difference?
That's right and exact.
What's right and exact?
There is no difference.
Oh, there is no difference.
Yeah.
I just want you to see it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to qualify, disqualify your decision, your body. I'm just asking and just going on with you. You know what I mean?
Could you build? Because the build that I got was very face value.
So okay. I want to add on with this because I went through this.
Please. Because you had earrings too?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a while, and then brothers will be on there like a man not supposed to have more than 7 holes and stuff like that. But like I always say, mathematics is here and now, right? That just sounds like some fly thing that somebody told you. Now you regurgitate, not giving you a reason. The actual reason I stopped was I was building with the guy Rashima Line. He didn't even bring up earrings. He was just talking about a lot. He was just like one thing that stood out. He was just a man. That's it, right there. Like needed nothing extra to add it on, nothing to take away. And that's what really resonated with me. You know what I mean? Not about saying 7 holes and you can't build with me if you like. You know what I mean? Like that's not. Like he just said, younger people in here, it's some old head stuff. If you can't really manifest the knowledge and wisdom for them to understand and see it clearly, and I had my ears pierced since I was a baby. My mother pierced my ears when I was a baby. You know what I mean? However, with anything that we're teaching people to do or not to do, it would be more so I would say that like give them the understanding, not just say the you do this because I said so. Like
right. No, that's all I want to add on to God. Is just because. I know that was an issue before. Right?
Yeah. So, but still though, like like you related it back to pork. Like we know why we don't eat swine.
Well, okay, why we don't eat swine. So now, in terms of like like the pins in the head, right? Well, you haven't even gotten to that degree.
No.
But the guy, I remember the guy, one of the guys came and he told a story about he was in a cipher in DC and I think he said I think you was close with him, I Add Unique, came and said something about the ring. And he just straight out, yo, you try to look cute? like that's adornment. Not trying to obviously but it's just like, yo, that's what
it is an adornment, right?
Even if you're doing that, just at least be real with that first. You know what I mean? As opposed, and then if you're looking for adornment, you trying to in that way. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be presentable and put together, but then you have to weigh and judge after getting knowledge. Everything is supposed to be weighed and judged that you had before. Certain things you can keep, and certain things it's like, all right, this doesn't serve a purpose here anymore. However, we can't just be doing this because we've been doing it, and we don't necessarily have to just adapt to certain things because people is forcing it on us.
Correct.
We have to weigh and judge and use mathematics, which is impartial, to see if it really makes sense and draw it up and break it down for ourselves. But if you don't see it for yourself, then it's never gonna make sense. You know?
Right. But yeah, it's an adornment. I say I got beef with it. I'm like, oh yeah, you ain't the God because but the way I see it is like dealing with like pins. The science of pins, like sticking pins in your head and whatnot.
Right.
Now I don't want to keep sticking pins in my head. You know what I mean? Like that's for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And interesting, when I was younger, I wanted to get my ear pierced, get my left ear pierced.
Yeah.
My aunt was like, all right, you get to a certain age.
You do it on your own.
No. She was more like, man, you get to a certain age, I'm gonna take you to go get it. And then when I got to that certain age, I ain't want it no more. You know what I'm saying? Because now I changed my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like these things, like as you said, like the style, like the style changes.
That's one thing I want to build about. Because I was building about this with somebody earlier. I was talking about more so about hairstyles, and it was like, oh well, I don't want to feel like I have to change myself for certain things. But then, what do we identify as self as? Because all these things are subject to change. Right. 5 years from now, let's say if you might not be a part of culture, you might not. You might still be, you might not, right? But you might just say, I want to take out my earrings because I just want to take out my earrings. Wearing earrings and not wearing earrings is not the essential of who you are to that on the highest level. All these things is subject to change at any moment of time with growth and development. So it's like when people feel like, oh, this is a part of who I am, we have to reflect of what do I see as who I am, as opposed to these things that change and these outside things that change and grow and develop and subject to change at any time, as opposed to the essential being of who you are, which this culture is about, being the best part, the highest part of yourself. That's the essence. That's the essence of culture. Culture is your life, like who you are. Right. And as it grows and diminishes and changes and whatnot, and as you don't change, you die, right? But yeah, I'd like to say, that was something I just wanted to ask you about, because I know that was a big deal. Well, it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a big deal, but like, yeah.
It was being spoken about. I know that, like, when they got back to the cypher up there, they were like, no.
Yeah, I forget who. And I don't even want to use the word called out, because I don't even think it was like, someone was calling me out on it. It was more so just like, to bring it up type of thing. And then yeah, it kind of just fizzled out. So I never really thought about it again.
Well, this is the thing though. We have a culture, you know what I'm saying? And before you came to this culture, you were living a culture as well.
Right,
right? Right. So it's just like the God was saying, like weighing and judging, like what you want to hold on to and what you don't hold on. Is it really worth it, or is it not worth it? You know what I'm saying? Or does it add on to me, or does it like earrings? Because I see you got them in both ears, right? So it could be seen as like that's a feminine thing too. Right. So we don't advocate that, Right. But you culturally may not sit that way. You may say, because I know the 2 million Indians or the East Indians, they also rock.
Right.
That's a form of tribalism.
Yep.
Right. And then we want to eliminate tribalism. We want to come together and be one nation.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So that's just something to think about, God. Yeah. You know what I mean? In terms of that, so you won't keep running into the same thing.
What's your see on this? Since you were a little younger, so what's your see on everything? Like, you never had earrings, right?
No, I never had earrings, but it wasn't like it was a problem. But I've been dealing with mad different people from mad different ages. Like, you can have the earrings that's fly, got a diamond in your ear, and shit shining. You feel me?
You mean like in the culture or overall?
Overall. Okay. I'm saying, like, it's just overall. People just think shit's fly. But it's different cases where, like, if you have both earrings, they could say like it's feminine or you're just gay. That's what I grew up on. Like, if you're a man with 2 earrings, you're gay. But time changed. So at the end of the day, those type of definitions change. So right. Even with that, how I came up, it wasn't really that. But if you want to wear an earring, I don't see no problem with it. But there's gonna be a bunch of people who may see a problem with it. As long as you're able to stand on your square and really break down why you do it, then it shouldn't be a problem. That's what I see.
Because when brothers would come with me with that 7 holes thing, I always bring up Freedom, Papa Wu. The last build he had at the parliament, he had an earring in his head. You know what I'm saying? So is it the person or is it the mathematics?
See that too. That too, because sometimes it be this person got this kind of history, so we're not gonna say nothing.
But who say I'm not gonna write my own history and then so I have to do certain things? That's not how mathematics. That's mathematics is impartial. You know what I mean? Even reading something that in the True Student Law Nation is 5%. Like Allah said to one of the brothers, the most valuable brothers is who's coming and teaching now. Not how long you've been here. Who's being more of a service to the community. So you could be here years, months, and days. But if somebody just came here yesterday, he's helping out more. Then that's who's more of service to the community, more of value. So it's one of those things. It's like, okay, who is I self-lord and master? We can't govern. We could govern who's around us and who we interact with, but you can't really say like you're going to grab the earrings out of a brother's
Right. And then say that, try to take his birthright. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's interesting. Like it's all a cultural thing, and cultures grow and develop and change. Because when I was younger, it was like if you had it in your left ear, it was okay. It was okay. If you had it in the right ear, you was gay. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll be paying attention. I see dude have just in the right ear. He's gay. That's a simple. Like,
but even look, we have to look at we have to draw a boundary too. Because even now, what's being more popularized around the younger generations, brothers is painting their nails like. And then
that's another thing.
And the brothers like Drake,
now,
stars is like Drake, Little Yachty, like the bigger stars are walking around with nail and then that's influenced the younger generation. So at what point do we say, all right, come on,
right? Because that seems like that's like an affirmation from nah, come on,
to be clear, I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying
you said
the point where we have to say, okay, where's the line? There has to be a line.
Peace, God. What time you gotta get on this thing?
I gotta get out next 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Peace. That cipher up there, they watch, and they make sure that is a good representation. You come with a good represent. This every cycle. Like if I came to now why I want to represent. Now why? So the brothers have that mindset. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it comes down to the knowledge of you, who you are. It's not the knowledge of me. It's not the knowledge of that cipher. It's the knowledge of you, right? And you have a history, you have a background, but you just got to be able to also manifest that too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and like I think the most important part for trying to if we're trying to like change anything, whether it's like about yourself or whether you're trying to tell somebody else not to do anything, it's like you can't just tell them, like, especially if someone's caught up in their ways. Like, I've had these earrings for years, right? P Almighty's had them since birth. It's like, if someone is telling you, hey, like, this is why you shouldn't have it, you need to be given that understanding, right? Like same with the pork. Like, if someone didn't tell me, hey, this is why, it's just like, shit, I could go for a hot dog right now. That's just tasty as hell. Like, I don't know why I shouldn't be eating it, so why not?
Right. Well, for far as I can, in terms of it, it comes off as a feminine thing, and it seems like nowadays, femininity is fashionable. You know what I'm saying? More fashionable, like I was just painting nails,
right.
Like, okay, now brothers is wearing dresses, skirts and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like they like what are we doing here?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, no, if you're the original man, then you don't need to alter yourself.
Right? No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You must do your own research, as I did.
If Mecca did this.